In this presentation, I'm going to show you how you can adapt your GoFind to discriminate certain items. Now, this is like a double-edged sword. Although it's good not to dig trash, you've got to remember that when you do discriminate trash, you might be discriminating something really good. Now, I'm going to demonstrate this here. I've got the detector out. I'm going to pass a few items over the coil just so you can see what's going on here. Now, the good items that I've got several good items. First is a €2 coin. Okay, this is a coin that you're likely to find throughout Europe, and it's quite a high value coin, so it's worth finding. You don't need to find many of these to actually pay for your machine. The second coin is a lot rarer. It's what we call a hammered groat. This one's an Edward III groat. Quite rare to find them. You don't find that many, you find more of the pennies, but it's a very, very nice coin, well worth finding. A coin that's even rarer to find is a Roman gold coin. Now, I was lucky enough to find this Roman gold coin just over a year ago with a detector that cost a lot more than the GoFind. The thing is, with this coin, it was so shallow, it was actually in the roots of the grass. If you'd have passed the GoFind over this coin, you would have found it. So they're out there, guys. Now, the last item that I've got to show you is a very, very thin but very, very valuable gold ring. Now, this is a Tudor period ring. It's very small, probably for a child, and it's got a nice amethyst in it. Now, the reason I've added this item is because, as you will see, this item actually registered on a high-end Minelab machine as tin foil, and it will actually do the same on the GoFind. So I'm just want to add these items just so you can see how dangerous it is to put a lot of discrimination on when, you know, the fields could throw up things like this. But anyway, let's get down to actually testing the different sounds so you can hear what's what. At the minute, I've set the GoFind up so it accepts all metals. So iron will be a low tone, and then there's progressively higher tones as it goes through the other three item groups. The first thing is tin foil. As you can see, that's the second segment. Okay, tin foil. Now, normally you wouldn't want to dig tin foil. And if you're on a beach or in a park, then I strongly recommend discriminate it. But the problem is, with foil, is it gives a low tone exactly the same as the gold ring. You cannot tell the difference between the two. So that's why when I'm out in a field, on a ploughed field, and there's chances of ancient finds, I make sure that I have no discrimination other than iron. I still don't want to dig iron. I mean, iron is everywhere, and you just do not want to dig it. There could be a really nice medieval key, but to be honest, there's tons and tons of iron. I don't want to wade through tons and tons of iron to find that medieval key. So I'll discriminate iron, but I will dig tin foil, because I'm hoping to find, very rarely again, a gold ring. Exactly the same tone. And that's not just on the GoFind, that's on all machines that I've tested this on. This always gives a foil signal. Pull rings and tabs. They have a lovely signal, okay? If I'm on the beach, I might even discriminate these. The only problem with discriminating these is that there's a lot of gold rings that fall in exactly the same range. So, you know, when you're discriminating these, you could be discriminating a gold ring. So again, a very dangerous one to discriminate. And certainly you wouldn't discriminate these on a really, really good site, because that tone there is exactly the same as the Roman gold coin. It's the same as the groat, and it's the same as the €2. Now, again, this isn't just this machine. I don't want you to think, oh well, that machine's no good because it's discriminating that with that. Any machine, you would not on an ancient field discriminate pull tabs, because you know that you're going to miss the €2, you're going to miss the groats, you're going to miss that. And that is on any detector. Okay, so to recap, discrimination, brilliant. if you have a really troublesome item that you're detecting that's ruining your day, then by all means discriminate it. But don't add discrimination just willy-nilly. I mean, every time you discriminate something non-ferrous, tinfoil, you could be discriminating a gold ring or something even rarer and more valuable. So discriminate to the absolute minimum, and that's the best way to a high success rate.